Hey, what is up you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Moon, you can call me Julian as well, and today we are going to be playing Monster Train. So, when we left off we had absolutely no win streak, so I'm just going to try from scratch. I'm not even sure what we played last because it's a couple of days ago, so I'd say we start with the Awoken because it's just my favorite. Here we go, still in the pre-beta, so if you're watching this it might actually be out of beta. But if not, go check it out. They have a Discord channel and all that. Oh my god, actually a great start. I've learned that what you want to do is try to make an infinite deck. And something that has a draw and gains you energy. If you reduce the cost to 0, that's basically unlimited energy. Same with this one, draw a card. If you make that 0 energy, it's just free draw. The only thing that blocks us here is the fact that this boss is going to be devouring our spells, so they will be getting consumed. So it is a pretty good strategy early on, but we need to make sure that our monsters gain enough strength or armor to still be able to beat him. So how are we going to do that? I'm not actually sure. We do have a little bit of armor, so if we get the big armor damaging spell, we could do something with that. But this is also a spell that will be removed. So we could go with a spike strategy if we get the free spikes every single turn. That sucks because the infinite deck works until the boss, and if we need cards that duplicate themselves. There are a few in the game. Let's see what we get. Maybe the strategy will form as we go. Take the artifact first. Conserve energy between turns, or X cost cards get additional energy. Look at the infinite energy is alive. The infinite energy works. So what we can do is get infinite energy, get a crazy X cost spell for about 99 energy, and then pop that. Even though it is consumed afterwards, we might have enough. This might be the play. Let's see. Upgrade the champ. We can either go with every time we get hit we draw a card, or we can go with the spikes. Now I really like to go with the draw because the champion will end up with a ton of health. Moving on, first battle. Yikes, I actually dropped my earbuds. Here we go, Fire Dampener. -1 energy per turn. The additional reward is a random artifact, so we are going to be taking that and we are going to be fighting the first defense. Nice moustache, by the way. Here we go. As you notice, I think you always draw your champion in the first turn. What am I saying? Not almost, always. You draw it always. This is free to play, so we might as well. We have 2 armor cards. We have no damage, absolutely no damage. So early on, I don't actually know what we're going to be doing. We deal no damage. We deal no damage at all. Our trained stewards need to be dealing all of the damage. That's actually rough. We're about to take a lot of damage here. But the deck still needs to shape up. We don't have a good starting. We have a good start. We just need time. We just need a little bit of time to finalize this. Since the frontliner is dealing no damage, there's no problem in letting him live. This one is a problem though. There's 2 things I want to do. The boss will be spawning next turn, so I need to be placing the train steward right now. Otherwise we have no attack. If he deals about 4 damage, which I think he does, that means that we can take 6 or actually 7 attacks, so we can only deal 35 damage. Guys, we have nothing here. Let's see how we go. Let's just see how we go. The first battle is just hard because we didn't draw into any good cards. Maybe I should have taken the spikes instead. Oh, we deal even less damage. Of course, the Fire Dampener doesn't help us out a lot. Seriously, no torch for the backliner? 25 damage. Good loady mody. So he has 95 left. We'll attack our base 5 times, 40 health. We are really unlucky in drawing these torches, the fireballs. I expected a little bit more. Rough start so far. Oh, by the way, I upped the speed a little bit. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. There's a torch. So we need to bring him under 80 to have one less attack. Is there a way we can do so? I would almost say no way, Jose. At least we hit him once now. Armor could be great. So 5 now. If we apply armor, he gets 2 more attacks. There we go. At least we minimize the damage. Not a strong battle. Actually, I would enjoy it more on a little bit slower speed. So I'm just assuming that you would as well. We got the victory. We took the trial, so we get a little bit more points for that. However, we took 24 damage. The Thorn Fruit. At the start of the turn, add a sting spell to your hand. Now, the infinite will be gone as soon as we take it. But we need the other synergy that gives us additional damage on them so that they deal 25 damage per spell, and we're not actually guaranteed to get that. More spells is good, but I don't think that it's just not enough to defeat a 1200 HP boss. So we're going to skip on that because it's just going to make it more difficult for us. There's the heal once again. We already have 2. We don't actually need another one. If we cycle these 3 cards, there's no need for an additional one. So I'm going to skip again. I feel like, oh, there's the big damage. If we can stack to 99 damage, 99 energy, we can deal 200 with this. It's a spell, so it will get consumed. So it will only deal 200 damage once and then it's over. Maybe the strategy here is to go for the armor build. We need to adapt. We need to adapt and overcome. Spells are not great. We need the armor to build up. We can only use these once as well. Yikes. So that would mean that we play both of these, have 20 armor, somehow got 2 copies of duplication of armor, so we get 80 armor, plus the big hit from the armor is only 400 damage. I'm not sure how we're going to defeat this. Maybe the key here is to actually have a high damage build with spikes. Maybe that was the play. Let's say that it was. What would you take? We need a tank unit. Tank units are mostly awoken, but I also want to reduce the spells. So we are going this way. Let's see. There's a tank for you. 2 rage when we slay a monster. This is a backliner. Demon Fiend we can never play though, so it would just fill up our deck. Let's take the other unit. We need a little bit of help. Will not be discarded. Upgrade a spell that costs 1 less. This is now our infinite energy, so that's good. And we're going to remove a couple of cards. So armor is no longer our tactic. We now need thorns, and we need a lot of them. Since we already have these healing spells, I'm going to remove and restore. Maybe 2. There we go. There we go. I feel like we're growing in this game. There is definitely some things you can abuse in the game, like the infinite dex. I think the Diligent is actually one of those bosses that is more difficult to abuse. Right now we just need a squad that can build up a ton of attack really fast. Enemy units enter with spell shield. Does it matter? These enemies, this guy over here, they will teleport themselves to your top floor. And we cannot burst them down with spells if they get the spell shield. And the reward is only 50 coins. So I think 50 coins not worth it. If we got another one of these relics, it would have been okay to take. Even though we didn't take the last one. Unfortunately, we did not draw the torch in the first turn, which is it's almost a, what is it? 4 on 16 chance. 1/4 per card. So I'm going to build in the top lane. Yeah, let's do it. Rage. So we need to keep on slaying enemies. So most likely I'm never going to try and remove the backliner. Because we need a constant flow of enemies. Let's start applying the shield to at least survive a little bit longer than we do right now. A rage build could also be great for this boss, but we need to get it. We will only kill one. Well, that's not too good. The longer this goes and the more rage we get, then actually the Sentient will also start attacking the enemies. For now we can launch 2 more fireballs, so at least one is going to make it to the top floor, unfortunately. Once again, no perfect battle. No perfect battle. There we go. A brief respite so soon. The respite is mostly when the boss is going to be spawning. So I would have preferred that not happening yet, as you can imagine. 2 torches so we can kill the 2 backliners, but then we can no longer play this. Unless, of course, we get a free energy card. Let's go. Play the Train Steward. I don't think he's going to last that long, and 10 armor is going to do us a lot more good. That's exactly what we're doing. Okay, we weren't able to build a lot of rage here. I'm going to leave them alive on purpose, even though if we don't kill the backliner, we will have an additional turn, which will help us build up more armor. So an additional turn might give us survivability for 1 more hit. It will lower the rage, but then again, 16 will still, yeah, we will still be dealing more damage. So we will be taking out the backliner here. I think it's worth. I think it's worth. Go. Might be able to draw something good. Armor? Nope. Unfortunately, we did not draw the armor. It was actually in the discard pile, so 5 damage if we place him, or 1 more card, which is the Steward. So that doesn't really do anything for us. Go. At least that's 5 damage done. You go, Steward. Nice job. If anybody watching is named Steward, good job, buddy. 106. Applying the shield. He gets 10 attacks right now, so 10 times. Wait, right? 9. He deals 6 damage. We have 60 HP right here. So that would mean 10 attacks, right? Then why do we not get 140 damage? Oh, the rage decreases a little bit more. I thought 14 was the lowest, but it's actually weaker than that. Get the shield going. Ooh, we're still not quite there. Hey, it is a work in progress. Every battle we win, we get 1 step closer. Oh, could I have used the torch maybe? Was that worth? 40 minus 3, 37. No, doesn't matter. Spikes would have helped us out a lot. Imagine every single time he attacks, he takes 10 damage. Spikes were a better option here early on. The card draw is amazing, but it's not as necessary here. But that's just a learning curve. Next time we face the Diligent, we will no longer be doing this. There's the spikes. Free imps. Imps are always free. Free armor. Not worth it. Not worth soaking the deck with cards. We're 15 minutes in right now. We're at stage number 3. Trying to go for stage number 4 at least in this episode. Merchant of Magic could be great for more free card draw, but the card draw in the end is not going to do it. Consume removal, nice, up until the boss. Probably what we're going for. Ooh, no consume removal. We do have the double stack, so that's also great. 130 though, we cannot remove any cards. Or remove spell cost. Let's do it. 8 spikes. Amazing. Once again, we cannot place this. This is basically the unit we already got, with a little bit more HP. But it will not get stronger. It is still a unit that deals damage. I don't want to soak my deck with it. Okay, we're just going to take it. We have a high card draw, so we should be good. Let's see what the event brings us. Oh, portal. A fissure in the ice forces the Bone Shaker to stop. You've seen the cracks like this before, often allowing you to multiply your forces through some ancient magic. But this one is different, unstable. Throwing something into the fissure could have an unusual side effects, while just absorbing the energy from afar could have a more expected effect. How do you approach the ice fissure? Copy a card, or copy a card 5 times. Now, you already know what I'm thinking, right? 5 of these is 5 free energy, but 5 of these is 40 spikes. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Give me power! Give me power! Here we go. High card draw. 40 stacks of spikes. This run could be saved. Or it could be completely destroyed by me right now. Daedalus, here we go. We might be able to do shorter runs here. We might actually be able to do 1 episode per upload. Like, that's always the case. Like, 1 entire run could be 1 episode. If we get to that point, that would be awesome, I think. If you want that, then please let me know. Do you want, you know, episodes to be not 30 minutes exact, but more like 40 or 50 at some point, to just see the entire run in one go? Are you sitting through these episodes like a madman? Like that? Once again, these get weaker every time they move up. Still need to remove a few of them though. Double explosions is 10 damage. Placing this train steward will not help us out. Not doing that one. Oh no, sir. Oh no. Ooh, 2 archers. There we go. So they essentially kill themselves right now if they hit him. Come on, give me a torch. No torches here. Torches are not here. That sucks because we cannot kill them. We are going to be taking 10 damage here. Placing these is not a good option. Nope, 10 damage in the bottom lane. So we're just going to have to set this one out. Yes, there's the torches. So at least we can take out the archers right now. That's already 1 good step. Nice, there's the pyre shards. Make sure we take a look at... Yes, another one! So we now deal 40 damage with spikes. And even though he's going to consume all of those, we have 5, so bring it. The armor is still a good way to, you know, provide heal in a different form. They are going to kill themselves if they hit them. So that's solved. Go. You will also beat the shield, but you cannot get through. We can place a train steward right now. Actually good. And I'd say we do some damage to the boss. The boss man. There we go. Nice that even though you have the shield, you will still be dealing damage. Wait. We're already at 40. How? Oh, we got 5 additional ones, so we have 6 in total. No way. Nice. Nice. Hey. Don't ever doubt me. As I said, we just have to get through the tough part in order to, you know, get loose. Oh, I actually want to play the different one. Is he in our discard pile? Oh, he's behind him. Sorry. There we go. 20 damage. Solid. But we have the pre-party before the main event. Even though he's healed. Uh-oh. There's 12 damage coming in. How long until the boss spawns? Oh, these are both goners. Can play the torch twice. Let's play the heal first. To see, okay, nothing really exceptional. 2 torches would kill the bomb, would kill 1, would still take 9 damage, which is exactly enough. 2 torches and a shield will keep them alive. Is it worth? I think so. But they're not really efficient versus the boss. Well, still 20 damage. The shield would... If we shield our champion, we could get another 48 damage in against the boss though. So that's better. But maybe for now we're going to ignore a lot of damage if we can take 2 down. I don't think it's worth it, but just because I'm a good guy, I want to protect my fellow units, my fellow stewards. Show your love for Steward in the comments. I want to see at least 3 people commenting Steward with a big heart emote behind it. There we go, final wave, here he is, the main man himself. Heal is not necessary in the top lane. Use the torch, it's not really worth it. There we go. Draw 1, maybe that was a better option. It's fine though. 48 damage, it's so nice that spikes don't break off when enemies slam against them. I'm very happy about that mechanic, please don't change it. There we go. Another card, another shield. 20 damage so far. Shielding would make it 40, but shielding here would make it 48 more. So now it's time to be a little bit more selfish at this point and make sure that we at least get through this boss. As you can see, it's now possible. The main difficulty is still getting up to that point. Getting set up. That's exactly it. But look, we can do it. Nobody dies, so no bothering applying additional stacks here. Nice fight! Actually, nice fight. No pyre damage anymore. So that's good. So the only thing that we need to improve upon is getting into this situation earlier and making sure that our spikes deal a little bit more damage, because the final bosses are not going to be so forgiving. Although I think that at this point, upgrading our champion for 10 spikes is not worth it anymore, in comparison to the big heal plus that we get. So what do we want? Additional energy? I don't really think so. I think that we want more card draw to ensure that we get the March of Shields every turn, to make sure that we get set up really fast. The additional... capacity is not good enough in the current state of the game. I can just use Ascent or Descent card to get 15 units in one floor. Ooh, Rage, but it's a spell. The multi-strike could be amazing on the Branded Warrior or the Horned Warrior. Although it's 4 energy, so it's not really worth here. Rage, if we get infinite energy, this could have been the spell for the infinite energy build. Although the spells are going to be consumed, so that's going to be saved for another run, another day. Let's see, Strike gets additional... Oh, this could actually be good. You don't even need to slay enemies to get the additional Rage. Yeah, good card. Take it. I'm sold. Now I need to get rid of the another... Ooh, another duplication. This is definitely the weaker side option, but the duplication gives us another 8 spikes. While here we can remove cards, so we get to the safer position faster. Merchant of Magic. Is there anything we want to have his cost reduced? I don't think so at this point. And a unit. Remove 2 cards or get additional spikes. We're going for more spikes. Spells will be removed in the final battle, so we need to get a little bit stronger. Come on, man. Next fight. 25 minutes in. This is boss number 5, I think. Do we want them entering with Spell Shield? I don't think we're going to be much effective with the torches at this point. And spikes will still deal damage. So I think we can take this one. Spell Shield. I might regret this. We're going to see. Enemy units enter with Spell Shield. Seems fine on the first floor. The earlier you defeat the boss, the more points you get. However, we're only going to be dealing 10 damage, 18 damage here. Or 20, we can kill 1. Spell Shield, no we can't, because they will absorb the damage. If we play on the second floor, we might be able to apply more spikes and actually kill them. That's the option I'm taking. As I said, spells don't do much. Oh, they get stronger every single floor. I'm glad that we placed on the second floor and not the third. Here we go. Every single enemy will now destroy themselves. So we are good in that regard. We just need to keep healing up before we get healed down. That's also for the final boss. We cannot keep on healing there because the spells will be gone. So how are we going to do that is still a key question. But no enemy should get through at this point. So that's good, that's good. Other news. I've also, on their Discord page from Monster Train, I've joined a fan creation fan art contest, and I made a crazy dragon. I think it looked really beautiful. I'm not sure what they thought themselves, but I submitted that, and the winner was going to get a free copy of the full game when it releases. So I'm very curious to see how well we did. I hope they enjoyed it. If not, then it's okay as well. I mean, it's mostly just the recognition, and I put a lot of time into it. I think it was 3 days of full work. I think I did 3 days. It's a little bit of time ago, but I just spent a lot of time on it, and I don't know, it looked awesome. This guy's not attacking, so he will not be damaging our base either. He's mostly soaking up the damage, but since they attack and they take damage from it, this mechanic is essentially ignored right here. There we go. Do we still have? No, we don't. We don't have any more. No, we don't have any more spikes. So we're good on that. We can draw more cards. The only thing we want to draw is armor, but we want that probably more than anything else. So we're going to try for it. Okay, we didn't get it. No biggie. Then we're just going to place units down. Oh, I don't think we're going to place anything in the first slot. Oh, we might actually. It's kind of, you know, it hurts, but it's going to clean up our deck. If we don't play them, these cards will be staying in our deck. Now we can draw 2D armor cards more often, more frequently. Actually better. There we go. 10 damage we will be taking, so the armor is gone again. Oh, serious? Yeah, we need to get rid of 1 unit. As sad as it sounds. We need to be removing. So unless we get a good option, we're probably going to be taking the removal next. Here we go. 400. So with 56 and 16. Oh, every single time he attacks him, we'll get more damage. But let's just count with 16, so that's about 70, 72 actually. So 70 per time he strikes us. We can take 3 strikes, so we only deal 210 damage. If we apply this, it is 280. We need another one. Give me something good. There we go. 280, 350, and we have not accounted for the fact that he gets 3 damage whenever he strikes. So this might be enough. And hopefully we draw shields next turn as well. Okay, so Let's go. We got it. Can we save our unit? No. Can we save him? I doubt it. No, cannot save him. This makes me wonder. The final boss will have about 1200 health. And we just barely took out an enemy with 400. So we still need to get at least like 3 times as powerful as we are right now. Oh, there it is. Deals 5 times the amount of spikes. So that means that this is a free 250 attack on the boss. So now we are up to 650. Also a good card. Not too shabby. Double armor. It's a little bit late, I think. Do we want to play it? If we have it, we might as well go for it. If we can get a nice like 30 armor. Ooh, this side is amazing. Buy a relic or artifact, get an artifact, remove 2 cards. Yo, you messed up on this side of the field. It's not good enough.